This section is all about pipes. We will cover how to draw pipes, split pipes, and design pipes used in your model. You need to have specified your system settings and have your large devices placed and designed. If you have questions on how to do either of those things, then please go back and watch Section 2 and Section 3 of this Quick Start series. I am first going to draw all my pipes in my system, and then go back and show how quickly you can design them. The first pipe that I want to add is the suction pipe of the pump. To add the suction pipe, I'm going to select the pipe tool from the toolbox, and then click on the first tank on the left of the flow sheet. Then I will move my cursor down and click once on a grid line to create a vertex. Then I will move the cursor to the right and click on the sizing pump to make the connection. Now I am going to connect the pump to the curved DP device by clicking on the sizing pump and then moving my cursor to the right and clicking on a grid line to create a vertex, and then creating another vertex by moving the cursor up and clicking on another grid line. Then I move to the right and click on the curved DP device to make the connection. However, I want to know the pressure of the fluid before it enters my curved DP device. Therefore, I need to create a node. I will do that by splitting the pipe I just created. I will choose the Select tool and select the pipe I want to split. Then I will right-click the pipe and select Split Pipe. Now I will move the node so it intersects with the grid lines, and select the pipe tool again. The next pipe to be drawn is between the curved DP device and the heat source sink. To add that pipe, all I need to do is have the pipe tool selected, then click the curved DP device, and move over to the right, and then click the heat source sink to make the connection. Now that we have the basics of drawing pipes, I'm going to quickly draw all the other pipes in my system. Now that we have all the pipes drawn, it is time to design them. I'm going to design the suction pipe on its own, and then group design the rest of the pipes in the system. I have selected the Selection tool in the toolbox and chosen the pipe between the tank and the pump. In the property grid, I'm going to name the pipe Suction Pipe. I'm going to select Water at 60 degrees Fahrenheit and Steel Schedule 40 from the drop-down menus. Once I have selected the pipe type, I can select the size. However, I am not entirely sure what size I need for this pipe, so I'm going to size the pipe using our pipe size calculator. I am going to select the ellipses button to open the calculator and then specify the design flow rate for that pipe. The size is then calculated to match the design flow rate, along with the design velocity specified in the pipe specification section. See Section 2 of the Quick Start series to find out more about that. 6 inches is calculated, and then I will click OK to close the pipe size calculator, and the size will appear in the property grid. Now I will specify the length of the pipe to be 45 feet. The final piece that I need to specify for this pipe is the valves and fittings. I have 1 entrance fitting, 3 elbows, and 2 gate valves that need to be added to this pipe. I am going to click the ellipses button to open the Valve and Fittings dialog box, and then expand the Fittings section. I have 1 entrance fitting, and I will select Entrance, Sharp Edged, and click Add to place it on the installed list. Then I will select Elbow, Standard 90, and change the count to 3, because I have 3 elbows. Then click Add to place them on the installed list. Now I need to close the fitting section and expand the valve section. In the valve section, I'm going to select Gate Knife and change the count to 2, as I have 2 fittings. Then click Add to place it on the installed list, and then click OK to close the valve and fitting selection box. Notice a total K value has filled in the space, and now the suction pipe is completely designed. Now we are going to use the Group Edit feature to design the rest of our pipes. To select all the pipes and devices, I'm going to left-click above the pressure boundary on the right, hold down the left click, and drag the cursor to the bottom left of the flow sheet. drawing a selection box around all of the devices, then releasing the left click. All the devices will be selected, and the property grid will display an expandable list of the device types. I'm going to name my pipes first, but I need to deselect the suction pipe, and I do that by holding down the Control key, then clicking on the suction pipe. In the name field, I'm going to enter 10-TW-1, then press enter. Notice that all of the selected pipes take the new name format, but the last number is incremented by 1 to create a unique name for each pipe. Next, I need to enter the fluid zone and specifications for each of the pipes. I'm going to click over an empty space in the flowsheet to deselect all the pipes, and then hold down the Control key and select all the pipes I want for my fluid zone water at 60. That will be pipe 10-TW-1, pipe 9, pipe 10, pipe 2, and pipe 3. Then in the property grid, I will specify the fluid zone to be water at 60, and then I will deselect all those pipes. I will repeat this process with the pipes on the other side of the heat source sink by holding the Control key and selecting pipes 10-TW-4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and choosing the fluid zone water at 200 degrees. Finally, I'm going to group select all the pipes again and specify the pipes to be steel schedule 40. Now I need to specify the pipe size for all my pipes. I'm going to click on an empty space on the flowsheet again to deselect all my devices, and then hold down the Control to select pipes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All these pipes will have a size of 6 inches. Then in the size field of the pipe design section of the property grid, I will select 6 inches. I will repeat this process with the other pipes. Pipes 7 and 8 have a 4-inch nominal size, while pipes 9 and 10 have a 2-inch nominal size. The last thing to do for my pipes is to specify the length and valves and fittings. These I'm going to enter individually. Pipe 1 has a length of 100 feet and some valves and fittings. We have one check valve, which is a swing check valve that is angled, and one gate valve, which is a gate knife. In pipe 2, we have a length of 200 feet and 4 elbows with one gate valve. So I'm going to add my gate valve, and then my long radius elbows, of which I have 4. Pipe 3 just has a length of 50 feet with no valves and fittings. Pipe 4 has a length of 50 feet as well, but it has a gate valve along with a flow-through branch T, so we're going to add the flow-through branch along with the gate knife. Pipe 5 has a length of 500 feet with a pipe and fitting of one gate valve and 10 long radius elbows. Pipe 6 has a length of 30 feet and no fittings. Pipe 7 has a length of 450 feet with a gate valve and 8 long radius elbows for its fittings. Pipe 8 has a length of 30 feet with no valves and fittings. Pipe 9 has a length of 5 feet with no valves and fittings. And pipe 10 has a length of 75 feet with an exit fitting. Now that all the pipes are designed, you will notice that there are still some purple parts to our system, meaning that it is not fully designed. These are called nodes, and all we need to do is change their name and specify their elevation. I'm going to select the node by my pump and name it PG-101. The elevation is 0 feet. Then I will select the other node on the other side of my heat source sink, name it PG-102, and give it an elevation of 75 feet. Now all the devices are connected via pipes, and all the pipes are designed.